This story is a work of fiction. There is no relation to any actual person or organizations. All crimes in this world can be solved using scientific and logical analysis. What that means is up to you.
東京サイコデミック。
What's good with y'all? Foster Gamer, we in here. Hope everybody's doing good today. In case you're wondering why I've been streaming this so much, is not just because I like the game, but also because I'm trying to get this done in one setting. I said one set. I'm trying to get all this done like within the same like week, I guess, or the same like 2 weeks. Because it's another game, Root Film, that I got to get back into to beat. And the problem with that is I got to rewatch all my footage all over again, just so that I'm re-immersed back into the story. But yeah, that's why y'all been seeing me stream this so much. Cause I learned my last lesson. I'm like, yeah, let me not do that shit again. Hope everybody's doing good though. I guess we'll go to the shrine first this time.
Konnichiwa. 今日は神隠しについて知りたいのですね。
え、わかるの？
はい。神隠しとは、人が突然消える現象です。山や森などに入り込んだ人や村里に住まう人が、ある日突然姿を消す現象を神様が人を隠したと例えたことに由来します。神隠しの多くは神域に踏み入った人がこちらの世界に戻れなくなったり、山に住む天狗がさらったとされています。神隠しを別名天狗隠しというのはそのためです。
神隠しにあった人はどうなるの？
二度と現れなかったり、数日後に記憶を失った状態で発見されたり。
I'll be right back.
.消えた場所とは全く違う場所で発見されたりと様々です。 共通して言えるのは、神隠しにあっていた間の出来事を何も覚えていないということです。ただ、私は赤坂のホテルで消えた人たちは神隠しにあったのではないと思っています。
どうしてそう思うの
3人がどこか薄暗い建物の中にいるのが夢で見えました。そこはコンクリートに覆われた場所で、3人以外にも人の姿が。
別の人間が？その人の特徴は？
私の夢は全てが陽炎のようで、細部までは判別できないんです。ただ、副総理と思われる人物はまだ生きています。
わかったわ。ありがとう。
I had a feeling, man.
少しでも調査の参考になれば。今日はお会いできてよかったです。払えたまえ、清めたまえ、噛むながら守りたまえ、先はえたまえ。
Yeah, but that's like my theory of what happened. Because it looked like the film was doctored. So, and what I mean by that is it's like literally doctored. Like, I don't even know if that whole thunder thing was real. Because it's like, who timed something like that? I mean, unless you got like your own psychic or some shit. Oh wait, duh, psychics. Maybe a psychic predicted that, huh? I just thought about that shit.
Yo, 浮かない顔だな。何かあったのか。
Bruh, did something happen? Bruh, we know what happened. I could care less about the disappearances, to be honest. Because in this scenario, I kind of want to know what he know about the Prime Minister. Because the disappearances, we're going to learn as we go. But the Prime Minister, like, I don't know how long we're going to have Kenji around. And last time I checked, he asked us not to ask about him, so I'm not going to ask about dude.
大月泰造か。確か今は副総理大臣だったか。
はい。
俺が探偵をやっていた頃、大月は厚生労働大臣だったはずだ。医薬品の認可は厚労省の管轄だから、違法薬物を横流ししていた異能教団と大月の癒着も報じられていたが、国会答弁を記憶にございませんの一点張りで乗り切った。まあ一筋縄ではいかない狸親父だよ。結局厚生労働大臣を辞任することになったが、その後は与党の幹事長をやっていたはずだ。
誰かに恨まれている可能性はあると思いますか？例えば誘拐されたり。
政治家で誰からも恨まれていない人間なんているわけがないだろう。特に大月は権力
No, he's not lying. That is a fact,
と言
though.
われていた政治家だ。自分の利のために利用できるものは何でも利用する。たとえそれが法を犯すことになったとしてもな。いつ誰に襲われたっておかしくないってことだ。
Alright, I guess the disappearance is next.
エレベーターから人が消える。 つまり密室から人が消えたってわけか。
And you know, usually with locked room cases, it's usually always a trick to this shit. I always like go back to like this Detective Conan episode I had watched. And if I remember right, how they got it done was that dude used like a whole bunch of strings and stuff. For this one, I'm assuming like a trap door. That's my instant assumption. Cause like in one of those pictures, it looked like it was a trap door, like right like on like the right side, like if you're facing like the elevator itself.
そうです。
密室から人が消える理由は2つ考えられる。1つは何らかの錯覚で消えたように見える場合、もう1つは超常的な現象で文字通り消えた場合。
神隠しですか？
そうだ。だがまず調査するのは前者だ。
でも現場の写真や防犯カメラの映像を確認しても錯覚だと思われる箇所は見当たりませんでしたよ。
錯覚っていうのは案外単純なものだ。人間にはまさかこうじゃないだろう、そんなことあるわけがないという先入観がある。その先入観が邪魔をして目の前で錯覚が起きていることに気がつかない。もう一度物証を洗ってみることだ。どんな些細なことも見逃さないようにな。
わかりました。
How you holding up, G?
ジタバタしてもここから出ることはできないんだ。
必ず異能教団の犯罪を暴いて岩井さんをここから出しますから。
俺のために動くなと言ったはずだ。教団の犯罪を暴いたところで俺がここから出られる保証はない。テロ行為における刑罰は死刑だ。100% 冤罪が証明されない限りそれが屈。
Damn, he on death row.
お前たちはお前たちの正しいと思うことを貫け。
I was not expecting that. God damn.
おい、そろそろ時間だ。
分かったよ。
岩井さん、
Hold your head up,
あ
G.
りがとうございました。また来ます。
あ、それじゃあな。
Hold your head up, man. They trying to kill my peoples, bro. That's crazy. Alright. Did I feed the cat? Probably not. Remember, y'all, take care of y'all pets. Take care of y'all pets. Oh, wait, there you go. Take care of y'all pets. I was like, yo, where he at? Huh. So it looks like we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 more cases. That's pretty cool. Or more, actually. How many of these boxes is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goddamn. We got a little bit of everything, huh? Alright, maybe now I can see something. I'm telling you, I'm already on to something, man. Hmm. Oh, yeah, I was not looking at this before. They don't let you ever, wait, do you, wait, ain't no way this, oh, wait, okay. They say Deputy Prime Minister disappeared from inside a closed elevator. Let's check the security cameras for every floor again. They cannot be serious. There we go. Don't worry, I'm already on it. Yeah, I'm already on it. Okay. So if that's the case, play noise 2, play noise 1. Alright, the next thing I want to do is I want to get the 12th floor. Nope, didn't work. Hatch elevator and smoking area. It's weird, they won't let you scan some of this stuff either. Alright. Looks like they're making me have to, like, do each of those. Alright, so we'll, oops, wrong one. We'll go to floor 3. I'm not gonna take a picture of every floor because it wouldn't make sense. It's just the second floor I felt was a little bit suspicious, just cause. So maybe you do gotta take like a picture of each floor. Let me just take a picture of each of them. Hold on, why does one seem different? Hold on. What's that I see? Look like a whole person. Oh no, it's the same thing. Okay. Cool. Next up. There's no sign that the elevator stopped on this floor. Checked the cameras from before, but there was no sign the elevator made a stop. In other words, it's not possible that they got out on a different floor. Are there any other ways that they could have gotten out of the elevator? Okay, thank you. You want to know the structure of the hotel elevator. Don't they have access to hatches like in the movies? Could they have gotten out that way? It depends on the elevator itself. I'll send you diagrams of the elevator used at the hotel. Okay.
なるほど。
These are the elevator schematics. Let's see if we can... Oh, let's see if it connects to the outside. All right. Oh, so that's what gets it to move. Control panel. Hmm. From what I can see in the diagrams, there doesn't appear to be a hatch on the ceiling. Could someone have gotten in from the outside? If someone had gotten in through the ceiling, there would have certainly be some traces of it. And even if they had gotten into the elevator shaft, it would have been very difficult for 3 adults to move through it without a ladder. So, what if the escape hatch was underneath a rug? Doesn't appear like they could have gotten out other than through the doors. Let's return to the evidence board. Door shape. There are the elevator doors. The security footage didn't show them going out through there. Okay. Elevator corridor. Security footage didn't show the deputy prime minister and his group leaving through there. Security footage didn't show the deputy prime minister and his group leaving through there. Okay. Oops. Was there any way outside the elevator? Okay, so now can I actually do this shit? Let's see. Oh yeah, almost forgot about this one. That's one I'm thinking. It's a trap door below, like on the floor, like where that mat is. Alright.
そうね。
There's no way out of the elevator door. There's no way out of the elevator except through the door. If that's the case, why doesn't the security footage show them getting through the door? Why weren't they seen getting off of the elevator? Did something unusual happen? Police interviewed the witnesses at the scene, so let's take a look at their statements.
ちょっと待って。
Hold on a second. In all of these notes, many people reported things happening during the time of the incident from 10 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. It's hard to believe that's a coincidence. Maybe we should check if anything else was happening at or near the scene during that time. We want to know if anything else happened near the scene in Osaka between 10 p.m. and 10:30. If anything happened, there likely would have been online news or articles or social media posts about it. I use AI to put together any news from Osaka area around that time frame. I'll send you a list, so take a look. Say less. This is an unregistered drone. I can't help but think of the last incident in Harajuku. Someone appears to have launched an unregistered drone in Osaka. I'll send you an online news article about it. Make sure to take a look. Alright. Folks brawling. Late night brawl between students at a park.
これは
This is about a brawl. Weird. I wonder what could have happened. I don't. It appears to have been a brawl between student groups. I'll send you an online news article about it. Make sure to take a look. Alright. Reports of several lights at a shrine in Asuka. Mysterious lights at a shrine. Could this be relevant? Some people report seeing mysterious lights above a famous shrine in Osaka. I'll send you an online news article about it. Okay. Power outage in Osaka.
これは
So there was a power outage in Minato. It appears that the power went out for about an hour. I'll send you an online news article about it. Make sure to take a look. So then for the elevators to, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything shut off. And then when it came back on, they were gone. Truck and a bicycle collide. God damn. Bicycle. Bicycle. Bicycle, 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 bicycle. It looks like there was a traffic accident. Truck and a bicycle collided at an intersection. and the cyclist was pinned underneath the truck. I'll send you a news article about that. Yeah, that actually happened to my older brother, believe it or not. He got pinned under a truck like when he was working in NYC. He survived though. Let's see what else we got here. Earthquake.
これは
There was an earthquake on the day of the incident. I wonder if it affected the hotel. Why did so much shit happen on this one day? So it was small, but it didn't make no impact. Please question regarding a suspicious vehicle. Please question someone about a suspicious vehicle. What could have happened?
はい。
Someone was questioned about a vehicle that was parked in the alley in Asuka for a long time. I'll send you the online news about it. Make sure to take a look. What's a long time to y'all? Arrest made for a benefit scam. Ever since the lockdown due to the pandemic, you hear about cases like this a lot.
そうですね。
It appears benefit scams like this are on the rise. Yeah. That's why it's like when the whole COVID shit happened, I was paying attention to nothing but the government, man. Those chase glitches and shit like that, man. Like, get that shit the fuck out of here. I knew that shit was a scam from the jump. It's like, yeah, you do this cheat code, you get all this money. But I'm like, bro, it's still under your name. You still gonna have to pay that shit back. Like, you thought you was good, man. You thought you was good out here. Alright. Let me see what's up with this drone first. You look into that, then let me know if you find anything suspicious. Nothing crazy. The suspect was arrested on suspicion of flying a camera-equipped drone that was not registered with the government. Okay.
そうね。
That was around when the deputy prime minister and his secretaries disappeared. Alright. I wanted to get attention by copying the... Really? He did that just to copy the incident? Is this really what we came here for, bro? Is this what we came here for? Said no one told us what we here for. He was arrested for trying to copy. Yeah. So that incident is getting copycats. I guess it won't be forgotten anytime soon. No, that shit would have been forgotten if it wasn't for the fact dude was sawing off bodies like like Breeze and Kanan from Raising Kanan. Like late night brawl between the students. Alright, let's see what we got. So police department announced that they arrested a group of 12 boys, 14 to 18, on suspicion of assault for attacking a student group meeting in Osaka, as well as a group of 8 boys, 15 to 17, from Osaka who fought back. What is this, Tokyo Revenger? Students get into a violent brawl. What a disturbing incident. But I don't think that student altercation has anything to do with the case. Things have been getting quite violent lately. We better be careful not to get caught up in anything. Shoot.
そうね。
Yep. And park Asuka 5 Chrome. Chom. That park is a long way from the hotel. Okay, so then why are we here? Why was this even put on here, bro? Mechanic being lazy. Look into that. Okay. Yeah. Try and watch the video, man. So.
そうね。
According to the experts, this blue light is blue jet, a rare phenomenon that is seen above the clouds that causes severe thunderstorms.
なるほど。
I've heard they appear above thunderclouds, but could this be related to the incident? Not really. The power outage, yeah. No, I'm about to just skip the rest of those. Let's go to the power outage. Look into that, then let me know what you find. Yeah, because I feel like they're playing me now. Lasting 1 hour, too.
そうね。
That was right around when the deputy prime minister group disappeared from the hotel elevator. It occurred in approximately 18,500 buildings. God
見
damn.
て。
There was a power outage in Minato due to lightning.
なるほど。
Looks like there was a localized power outage in Osaka, that area that included the hotel, that lasted an hour. A whole hour. Usually long power outages due to lightning strikes are prevented because utility poles and power lines automatically stop transmitting electricity when they occur. But I guess that didn't work this time. I see hacking isn't the only thing you're knowledgeable about. Power outages are a bane of computer and servers after all. I've researched them before. Yeah, I had to get surge protectors for stuff like my computers and stuff, because for whatever reason there was this 1 year where like we kept getting like outages. So places like hotels, hospitals, and large department stores have emergency power supply in case of shortages. Emergency power supply. They're power generators that can be used if the electricity cuts out due to natural disaster. But they can't supply power to an entire building, so essential and safety equipment are prioritized. In other words, medical equipment, elevators will work, but other appliances would likely not be powered. See, there was an hour-long outage in Asuka from 10:05 to 11:05. Plus, all testimonies from the people at the hotel mentioned things happening in that time frame. Thunder, or power outage, things breaking down in the old hotel. Feel like we might be missing something. Let's check if anything else happened at the hotel that wasn't in the testimonies. We might find the key to solving the mystery of why the prime minister and his group disappeared. Alright.
そうね。
I remember the hotel doorman testified that he heard some loud thunder. if the power outage occurred due to that lightning strike, the hotel should have been affected. Cool. Check the hotel. Oh yeah, I checked and the hotel does have emergency power supply. That's how the hotel would get power if it stopped receiving electricity due to an outage. That's why even though the hotel staff and guests did notice some brief abnormalities. But that, I said it right, abnormalities. They might not have realized that there was a power outage. But keep in mind that the hotel's emergency power supply still can't provide electricity for everything. There will be parts of the hotel that won't be powered during an outage. I'll send you wiring schematics of the hotel, so please take a look. Alright. God damn. See, I'll send you wiring schematics for the hotel starting with floors 1 to 4. Where's the elevator? Escalator. They got an escalator here? Wow. Lobby. Elevator hatches. It's the elevator hatch. Switchboard. Where's the camera at? Security camera is... Well, I hear something. Oh, it's the fan. I was like, what is that sound? Oh, okay. So there go the security camera. I guess for now, just... That's where the hotel draws power from. According to the wiring schematic, all the lights in the hotel are powered and connected at this point. That's the emergency power. If an outage occurs, the hotel will switch to this immediately. It looks like the hotel's lights and the elevators are connected to it. There's a security camera set up here. The wiring schematics show that it gets power from the distribution panel. Alright.
れは
The security camera is wired to the security office. The tape icon represents the equipment that records the security footage. Does that mean the camera recording equipment isn't powered during an outage? But the security footage doesn't appear to have stopped due to the hotel's power going out. If the recording stopped, wouldn't that cause the footage to cut out or the timestamp in the upper left to skip? There you go. You getting it now. I didn't notice that happening in the footage. Let's check it out again just in case. Distribution
な
panel.
るほど。
There's a distribution panel in the clock in the cloakroom next to the front desk. According to the wiring schematics, this connects to the security office and provides power to the elevator hall security camera. All right. Oh, it's a ventilation fan. I was like, what is that? All right. They're trying to say it's not connected, but it looks like it is. Because from the look of like how this line goes, it goes into the chandeliers, right? But then it still goes into here, still goes into there. It just, oh wait, no, never mind. I see it now. I was getting confused. All right. Not too bad. Let's see number one here. I said number one. Let's see floor number two here. Looks about the same. And you got a banquet hall here. So this is here, the hatch elevator is here. Alright, let's go to 3. And let's go to 4. I hate for this part that they make me have to back all the way out. All these are ventilation fans? Oh, because each of these are rooms. I get it now. Hmm. Why is this one so different from the second floor? Yeah, the second floor had like a whole bunch of other shit. Now let me go to the third floor here. I said third floor, the fourth floor. Yeah, y'all see this, right? This shit has different things. Oh, okay, here we go. Now I got it. Yeah, looks about the same. Alright. Still looks the same. And it still looks the same. And then we got the last two. Wait a minute. How the cameras connected to the power here? Yeah, I just peeped that. They're connected. Yeah, the power is connected here. I want to see the second floor again. Where the camera at? Yeah, the camera's connected on the second floor too. So only the first floor's cameras wasn't connected. Is that what I'm getting here? Oh wait, hold on. This one floor is not connected. So it looks like the first and the third floor aren't connected. Wait, but this is connected to the lighting though. So that means this staff area is not working. I think that's what it's getting at. Almost didn't peep that shit. About the abnormality. Click here to submit an image that shows the abnormality in this video. Alright. Okay, so you don't think it's relevant. So then let's just go straight to 12 then. You don't think that's relevant either? Huh. Hold up. Yeah, because the second wiring looks crazy to me. This is the second floor? Oh, duh. It's this one. Wait, this one's connected too. They just not letting me have that. Alright, where is, wasn't floor 7, was it floor 8? Nope. Floor 9? Nope. Was it floor 10? Or was it? Yeah, and I already said floor 12 looked crazy, right? Oh, whoops. They said they don't think it's relevant. And they said 12 wasn't relevant either, right? Alright. Oh, it's good, Kimmy. Shout out to Kimmy the dog. She in a live chat on YouTube. I don't get it. Everything looks relatively normal. Not much playing this detective game. Trying to figure out what's different about these floors. So far, nothing looks crazy out of the ordinary. Oh wait. Okay, okay. I got it now. I'm almost there. That doesn't look right. I'm almost there. Try the security office equipment. I don't think that's relevant. Mm, the switchboard. Distribution panel? Okay. Yeah, because that's the main thing they were saying. Like, how do they get power? Huh. Emergency power? Or they just, wait, they just mean in general? Yeah, they just mean in general. But this screenshot taken from footage on a videotape? Yeah. The hotel security cameras all record to VCR, so our evidence came as videotapes. I see, of course. If the power outage occurs while VCR is recording, the recording will stop. After the power is restored, the recording starts back up. Noise like this will appear where it left off. Which means the online news article said that the power outage lasted for about an hour. That means there's an hour missing from... Bro, this is what I was saying before. This is what I was saying before. That means there's an hour missing from the hotel security footage. Detective Fall strikes again, man. Oh. But yeah, I strike again. The timestamps for the tapes are probably off by an hour too. Clocks aren't equipped for outages. Oh wait, clocks that aren't equipped for outages will be behind for however long the outage lasted. So the timestamp after the noise should actually be 11:05. We obviously wouldn't see the deputy minister and his group on footage for an hour later. Yep, I peeped it. It's like a magic trick. It only looks like they were spirited away because we've been assuming they disappeared. It's like the wool was pulled over our eyes. Let's go over this at the evidence board. When the power went out, the hotel lights and elevators switched to emergency power and were unaffected. But the VCR in the security office that saves the security camera footage have stopped. After the power was completely restored, the recording picked up again, but the timestamp was wrong. In other words, the security footage is actually missing an hour of recording. So the cameras wouldn't have recorded the deputy minister and his group leaving the elevator. The explanation rules out being spirited away or any other supernatural phenomenon. So now, in this scenario, y'all, what I would end up looking into now is whoever claimed that they saw the deputy disappear. I said deputy. The prime minister disappear, which is the person on the first floor. Because, bro, what you talking about? You didn't see them leave the elevator. Of course, you didn't see them leave the elevator if there's a power outage, or unless you're not there, or unless you're the one that did it. Like, the explanation rules out being spirited away or any other supernatural phenomenon. Let's see. Power outage. The security footage then showed them getting off the elevator because the recording stopped due to the power outage. But wouldn't that mean they should appear on the camera outside on the hotel instead? There should be some cameras on the street or in the parking lot that save footage to the cloud. There you go.
ちょっと待ってください。
You want to check the security cameras outside the hotel. Unfortunately, there aren't any cameras that show the entrance of the hotel, but there are a few parking lots and buildings near the hotel that have security cameras. They're all battery powered and save their footage to the cloud. I'm putting the location of the security cameras on the map. I'll also send you security footage from when the Prime Deputies group disappeared from the hotel. Alright. Let's see. I'll go with this one first. And then I need there we go. Make it brighter, brighter. And then play that shit. Isn't that the missing deputy, prime minister, and his secretaries? Let's screenshot this.
そうね。
We'll compare the face of someone in the video to the photos we have just in case. Alright, I'm already here. Bro, I'm already here. Like we already here with it, man. I'm a step ahead of y'all. Compare that shit. That's definitely Deputy Prime Minister Otsuki. We couldn't find them in the hotel, but that's because they left. No wonder the police couldn't find them. Sometimes you can't see what's right under your nose. Let's use the security footage to see where they went. Where the Deputy Prime Minister went. Alright.
いい?
If we check the other cameras past this point, we can figure out where they went. Can you give us the security footage?
そうですね。
Unfortunately, that's the last sign of them I could find. Huh? Look at the map. They're heading to a large street that leads to the expressway. There's too much traffic and too many ways they could have gone. What? Isn't there any way? If we scour all the security footage and speed cameras on the road, you might find them, but that could take days. We only have 48 hours. There's not much time left. Then we'll have to think of another approach. Right. Thank you. Let's go back to the evidence board for now. The three of them were outside the hotel and they were headed somewhere. Let's put up a photo of their last sighting. Cool. This is the last we saw of the three, but where did they go? Where could they have I'm getting a call from Yuka. Hello, what's up? Turn on the news right now. It's on every channel. The news? Okay. What could it be? Let's turn on the TV. Don't tell me this man got bodied. At around midnight, the Prime Minister's office received a tape from those claiming responsibility for the incident. Someone claimed responsibility? I repeat, at around midnight, the Prime Minister's office received a tape from those claiming responsibility for the incident. Boss, let's head to the Prime Minister's office right now. We might find out about the case. Or might find something out about the case. Alright. Nagatacho. Chiyoda. Oh, we back here. It's 2 a.m.? Damn. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Conversation got boring. So you're going to miss soon.
すごい数のマスコミね。原宿での殺人事件に続いて、今度は副総理の誘拐事件。全く異なる2つの事件だけど、どちらも犯人が声明を出している。原宿の事件は単に世間の注目を集めたいだけの愉快犯による。今回公開された副総理誘拐犯からの声明を聞いてみると、もしかしたら私たちは大きな勘違いをしていたのかもしれないわ。つまり人の多い場所の空中から地上へ向けて容易に何かを投下することができるということ。国家中枢に属する要人を誰にも気づかれないようにいともたやすく誘拐できるということ。前者がもし爆弾や化学薬品だったら、後者がもし総理大臣や国家機密を持った人物だったら、それはこの国に対するテロと等しい行為だと言えるわ。
おい、総理出てくるぞ。そっちから取れ。君たち、そこの2人邪魔だよ。
あ、すいません。
総理来るぞ。総理、犯人からその後何か接触は？犯行声明についてコメント。
皆さん落ち着いてください。犯人は今日本の優秀な警察が追っています。必ずや犯人、いやテロリストは捕まるでしょう。そして同時に思い知るのです。我々はいかなるテロリストの要求も脅迫も受け入れることはないと。
Or he said, even if the prime minister deputy has to die, we will not give in to any threats from terrorists. Even if he is tortured, even if he is forced to watch his wife get raw dogged, even it, like, y'all like, we get it, boss.
これからもテロに屈することはないと私は信じています。大月副総理が無事に帰ってくること、いたずらに騒いだり世論を煽ることなく静かに待ちましょう。
Remain calm. We got it all under control.
犯人は副総理を無事に返すとお考えですか？犯人に心当たりは？
待つだけで事件が解決するなら誰も苦労しねえぜ。どういうつもりで警察や自衛隊をそこまで持ち上げるのか知らねえが、言葉通りに受け取るほどこっちもバカじゃねえ。役に立たないと思えばトカゲの尻尾切りよろしく平気で切りつけるのが政治家だ。
Dead ass, yo.
え？
お前さんたち、以前ラーメン屋にいた二人じゃ。
他人の空にじゃないですか。
そうか？まあいい。原宿のテロまがいの事件があれで終わりだとは思ってなかったが、まさか誘拐とはな。新たなテロリストの犯行声明は個人に向けたものじゃなく、この国に向けたものだった。日本を狙ったテロであるなら、なんでよりによって副総理を誘拐するんだ？誘拐するにしたってもっと効果的な人質がいるだろう。そもそもあんな犯行声明を出すテロリストが誘拐？どうもそこがゲセねえ。
Don't tell me it's another case like the previous one where somebody that got beef with the whole psychic cult. I feel like it's more to this, like on the government side of things, than just like a bunch of radicals or a bunch of like yeah, I guess radicals would be the thing, because I don't consider them really terrorists like that. Like, because terrorists will fuck up a whole country just like either for domination or like just to fuck the whole shit up. Like, these motherfuckers were pure reasons, not just reasons that don't matter if people get hurt. They just hurting particular people. If that makes sense.
犯行声明で言っている通り、政府を脅して大金を得るためじゃないんですか？
テロリズムっていうのは何らかの思想や政治的意図に基づいて恐怖や暴力によって自分たちの主張を認めさせようとする行動のことだ。その行動にはその先に意味がある。目先の金が欲しいだけならただの誘拐犯と変わらねえ。高らかにテロを歌っておきながら、そこには思想も政治的意図もなく、身代金の要求だけっていうのは不自然だとは思わねえかい？
That's because, like, in that scenario, it's only like why politicians call terrorism so much is because it's happening to them low key, not the whole country itself. It's just they get the whole country involved. Yeah, but now we're not gonna get political on this channel. I'm just saying, like, in general. Like, if I'm getting political, it's gonna be like within the game. But like, but that's how I see it as. It's like, it's one of those where it's like, oh, they don't want nothing to do with us, bro. They want you. They want you.
そう言われてみれば。
この事件、何か裏があるな。
That's definitely true. There definitely is something crazy within this.
こんなところにいたんですか？赤坂署の大田さんが探してましたよ。
わかったよ。今行くよ。それじゃ、記者の姉ちゃんたちも頑張ってな。
Oh, I think we news reporters.
私たち記者じゃありま。
Shit, I'm with the news. It's Foster Gamer reporting.
でも確かにテロにしては辻褄が合わない点があるわね。犯人を探し出せばその理由もわかるかもしれない。木島さんに連絡して犯行声明のマスターテープが手に入らないか聞いてみるわ。事務所に戻って調査してみましょう。何か犯人を特定できる手がかりが見つかるかもしれないわ。
Yeah, so what the fuck? Looks like the tape of the statement claiming responsibility requested from Yoka.
Okay.
PlayStation. PlayStation, chill. Next thing you know, I say something's gonna put up like my whole info is gonna be like, yo, here's his social security number, here's his like here's his credit card info. I say these are all the girls that he was talking to. These are all his friends that was hooking him up with stuff he shouldn't have been getting hooked up with. All that. But anyway, looks like the tape of the statement claiming responsibility requested from Yorka is here. Investigative material package obtained. Nice. Recording of the statement claiming responsibility obtained. Okay, cool. Let's ask her about this tape on the dark web. Alright. Damn. Alright. I'll be right back. Take a quick bathroom break. Yeah, man. I've been having to drink more water lately, so that shit ran through me. Alright. Appreciate y'all for watching, by the way. Junk it. We just got the tape. That's the statement sent by the suspect who identified himself as God of Destruction, Jack. So wait, we're going against Jack and Dexter now? Or Jack from Mass Effect? Or Jack the Ripper? Or Cactus? Nah, let me check. Oh, a food delivery courier said he got paid to deliver it by a thin guy wearing a black hoodie. A black hoodie? Did you see the person's face? Apparently his hood was covering his eyes, so the courier couldn't get a good look. Yeah, well, I mean, what do you expect was gonna happen with that, man? Like he thought he was gonna show his face or something? The tape is legit. The same one the Prime Minister office got. I've already verified that it wasn't altered. It contains a ransom demand and the ravings of a coward just trying to show off. Okay, we'll see what we can do. Alright, finally I get to use this thing. We can use this equipment to analyze the recording. So you can use specialized equipment to analyze audio files saved on the PC and cassette tapes that contain recorded audio.
それじゃあ
Ah, okay, cool. How to analyze audio. You can analyze the audio evidence using specialized equipment. Once the waveforms are displayed, the AI automatically detects the sounds and voices in the audio. Detected sound and voices are divided into blocks, and individual frames are displayed as the audio plays. You can pause and play, rewind, and blah, blah, blah. Okay. There are two displays, left and right, so you can view a different audio file on each one. If you want to get a closer look at a piece of media, you can you can switch one display to the. Okay, we get it. So switch active volume, frequency, master volume control, full screen mode. Okay, I get it.
俺の名前は破壊神ジャック。愚かな国民よ、よく聞くがいい。俺は誰にも捕まらない。誰も俺のことを見つけることはできない。俺は悪くない。俺に金と権力を与えなかった奴らが悪い。俺は復讐の神であり、破壊の神である。富と権力を私利私欲のために独占する醜悪な巨人どもに復讐するために使わされた。小さき者が巨大な存在を倒すという話はおとぎ話だけではない。よく聞け、愚かな権力者どもよ。俺こそが富と権力を持つにふさわしい。副総理を無事に返してほしければ、5時間以内に30億円用意しろ。受け取りの場所はまた後で伝える。5時間だ。用意できなければ、国民は副総理の血まみれの死体を目にすることになる。俺は金さえあれば副総理に用はない。くれぐれも妙な真似はしないことだ。30億円。
Just sounds like a typical ransom demand. Just like Ryuichi taught us, audio recordings are comprised of sound audio waves at different frequencies. We can see what frequencies make up this recording by examining each of them on the sound. Yeah, I got you. If the lever meter is moving, that means there's a sound at that frequency. You can turn up the knob of the frequency you want to hear and turn down the others to focus. If a sound catches your attention, change the frequency and listen to it. Alright.
俺の名前は破壊神ジャック。愚かな国民よ、よく聞くがいい。俺は誰にも捕まらない。
ちょっと待って。
Stop there for a second. Did you hear something besides the culprit's voice? I think I heard music. Look at the level meter. The culprit voice is at 400 hertz, but there's some other noise at 16 hertz. Can you turn up the volume for 16 hertz and play it again?
誰も俺のことを見つけることはできない。俺は悪くない。
Where's that music coming from? Let's clip that song portion and ask our colleagues about it. You can trim audio. Okay. If there are multiple waveforms in the same block, the frequency set to the highest volume will be displayed. Okay, I get it. So because it's the loudest right now, that's the one that's being played. Gotcha. Alright. I use AI to search the internet for the sound you sent and found some interesting results. What did you find? This music is a children's song called I can't even say that. Why would we hear karaoke? That's the interesting part. I'll send you information on where this music is used. Take a look. Ah, okay. Not bad. Adopted as departure for the... Oh,
あら
it's the Harajuku Station departure melody. Is that what we heard in the statement recording? Let's look into the station. Okay.
ちょっと待ってください。
The Hachijo Station. I put up a map of the area around it. Statistically, kidnappers are often in the same location as their hostages. So we can assume the Deputy Prime Minister and the secretaries are likely with their kidnapper as well. So the culprit was in the vicinity of Hachijo, oh my goodness, Hachijo's Hachiji's station, where the song melody was being heard. It would seem so. I'll display the range in which the station's departure melody can be heard. I found some buildings in this circle that are big enough to hide 4 adults, where the neighbors are unlikely to notice and won't question anyone coming or going. Their locations are up on the map, along with their property info. Cool, thank you. It'll be hard to deduce where the suspect is with information alone. If the police raid the wrong place, we could risk alerting the suspect. So we have to get it right. Alright. Alright, I do this. Okay. There we go. Whoops. Why is it going in reverse? Okay, there we go. I think I see it. See, I feel like I heard that before, but where? Yeah, for whatever reason, I can't get that dog's noise. Sounds from a fire truck. Maybe we can use that to track down the culprit. Hey, I'm in. Oh, what just happened? So it can't detect the dog. All right, there we go. For whatever reason, they would not let me get that dog barking. All right. Do you know anything about this melody?
Yeah.
I use AI to search it. There's a match. It's the audio music that plays when you enter the small chain supermarket in the city called KC Mart. Music that plays when you enter a store. You know, when you walk in, there's a little jingle that plays. It's that. I feel like I've heard those before. So that means there must be a supermarket near where the culprit is, right? Yes, exactly. I put the location of a KC Marts near Harajuku Station on the map. Alright, nice. Now we're getting somewhere. Because we just eliminated like... Yeah, we just easily eliminated like 3 of those locations. Got it, thank you. Alright. Narrowed it down a little more. Yeah, we still can't tell for sure. Those blue circles are the range where the store music can be heard. If we figure out where the music was coming from, it might tell us the direction the culprit was facing. Do you remember which direction the music was coming from? I don't remember. Let's listen to it again then. Nah, we don't even need to do all that. Well, at least yet.
Yeah.
That's a fire truck siren. The sound alone won't tell us which street it was going down, but our time frame is from the 23rd at 10 p.m. when the deputy prime minister left the hotel in Akasaka to when the prime minister's office received the tape at 12 a.m. on October 25th. I'll add locations where the fires occur in the area around oh my goodness, I can't say that name. Within that window to the map. Alright. Once you narrowed it down, put something that has the address of the location on the map. Alright. It's coming towards my right. Alright, I'm gonna say just in case. But yeah, that sounds like it's coming towards my right. I meant to save earlier too. I wonder if there's any other sounds I can pick up. Hmm.
そうね。Hmm.
Damn, it's just dominated by those two sounds.
どう思う？
It's coming on my right. It's coming from the right. Then the culprit must have made the recording facing this direction. If you think the direction is wrong, select one of the arrows on the dark map. Train station departure, fire truck, and the police siren. That's all the information we have. Let's use these sounds to narrow down the location. Put any suspicious locations on the evidence board. Alright. Let's see here. A mile walk from. It's 8-minute walk from the Harajuku station. Okay. We're back. This is a 16-minute. This is a 5-minute. But it's definitely not that one. It gotta be the ones from within this area. So let's see what this one says. 7-minute walk. However, there's no fire. There's no what's the name near him. What is that again? Facts about. That's all information we have at the train station departure. See the indicator direction for the direction the Cobra made the report from. It's coming from the right. Actually, hold on. Cause I'm doing shit wrong here. I need to hear where it comes from the store. It's coming on my left. Yeah, it's coming from my left. But all the songs are being played on the right. Same with the fire station. It's like all this shit's being played on from the right.
「愚かな国民よ、よく聞くがいい。俺は誰にも捕まらない。誰も俺のことを見つけることはできない。俺は悪くない。俺に金と権力を与えなかった奴らが悪い。俺は復讐の神である。破壊の神である。富と権力を私利私欲のために独占する。
Yeah, it all sounds like it's coming from the right. And if it's coming from the right, supermarket's coming from the right. The what's the name music kind of sound like it was coming from like above. This sounds like it was coming from the left.
「わかったわ」。なるほど。
Alright, that should be correct now. Because I got this playing on the left and I got this on the right now. Yeah, this one makes 1,000 times more sense. Yeah, because they asked which direction did I hear the supermarket music.
という話は
おとぎ話だけではない。よく聞け、愚かな権力者どもよ。
私はね、あの頃、すごい。
よく聞け、愚かな権力者どもよ。
Yeah, that's my left. Yeah, I peeped. Okay, I got it now. Yeah, because I knew something was up when I saw the placement on the map. I'm like, something seemed wrong here. Okay. So now let's check this out. So if the supermarket music is playing from the left, and I'm hearing the fire station from the right. So yeah, so is this one. Because the fire station music's not playing from the right on this one. Alright, I think I got it. Alright, so I'll save it here and then I'll make my full guess. Oh cool. I can just skip that. Alright. Where did the Deputy Prime Minister's group go? It's possible that the Deputy Prime Minister is being held at the suspect's location. Once you figure out where that is, put something that has the address on the map. Oh, okay. Hold on. I got to see again which one that was. That was the Funamori. Alright. That's the Funamori building. So this is where you think the Deputy Prime Minister and his secretaries are being held.
それじゃあ報告書を作成しましょう。
That about wraps up our investigation. Shall we write up our report? Yep. Let me find out later on. It's like, oh yeah, no, like your main character is left-handed. Like, what you mean? Beware the Deputy Prime Minister spirited away. Everyone thought the Prime... oh my goodness. Everybody thought the Deputy Prime Minister's group was spirited away. But was that really true? Nope. Our investigation revealed that they weren't spirited away after all. Could Deputy Prime Minister have exited the elevator by some way other than the door? The Deputy Prime Minister group was last seen getting into the elevator on the top floor. Makes sense if they got outside the elevator, but is there evidence that shows that that's possible? Okay, so for that one, where my elevator schematics at? Oh, here we go. Elevator schematics. The elevator schematics proved that the doors were the only way in or out of the elevator. Did anyone at the hotel notice even the slightest of abnormalities? The hotel experienced abnormalities during incidents, even if they were just something small. Alright, give me... Right, that shows someone who noticed the abnormalities. Alright. What caused the abnormalities? There are a number of strange things that happened that night. Okay. Power outage. Wow. At the time of the incident, a lightning strike caused the power outage. The hotel appears to have been affected, but it switched to using emergency power. So pictures regained electricity right away. Witnesses, accounts, and wiring diagrams verify this. Alright. There was anything suspicious on the footage of the hotel security cameras? The security cameras on every floor had the same noise at the same time. It's definitely suspicious, which means the assumption that the security footage is infallible has been holding back solving this case. Why were the... Okay. Why were they not on the footage? Oh, and shutters too. This would be the perfect spot. Yeah, because the rest of this, like, it's why I ignored a lot of this stuff. What's the name got shutters and shit. Workshop, parking lot. But this is just by itself. So even if I didn't know, this is definitely the spot. Because these residents and stuff have people that can see that. But anyway, why not on the footage? I need the schematics. So I don't got the schematics for the what's the name. Wow. Alright. Switchboard. Doesn't seem... Okay. I answered that wrong. Distribution panel. There we go. Yo, why y'all trying me here, man? Emergency power. Oh wait, equipment office. Power outage occurred in Akasaka at the time of the incident. Naturally, it also affected the hotel. According to the wiring schematics, when the hotel switched to the emergency power, the elevator and most other fixtures would have regained power. But part of the hotel isn't connected to the emergency power. That's the security office. Security cameras are connected to the VCR and the security office by cables, which means that the security cameras weren't recording footage during the outage. That's the truth behind why the security cameras had noise in their footage, and why they didn't show the Deputy Prime Minister's group leaving the elevator. Alright. Is there evidence that the Deputy Prime Minister exited the hotel? Yep. Deputy Prime Minister's group was on security footage outside the hotel. Cool. And where is he located? So that's where you deduce. Do you have any document to help determine roughly where he is? What other documents do I have here? Right, the train departure melody identifies the area as near Hachiko Station. Alright. Is there evidence of the deputy's prime location? Let's identify where he's currently located. Okay. And then that's when I put that. Audio analysis indicates that this is likely where the statement was recorded. Alright. Hopefully I got this right, y'all. Should we send this to Yoika? Yep. Now, I feel bad for y'all if y'all wasn't playing this with headphones, because this probably ended up killing a lot of y'all on thing. But I guess stuff like the shutters and stuff would have gave y'all like some type of clue.
はい、こちら現場です。容疑者が潜伏していると思われる場所を警察が取り囲んでいます。容疑者は大月副総理と総理施設秘書官2人を誘拐した容疑がかけられており、この場所に3人が監禁されている可能性もあると思われます。ここじゃない。別の場所で救出された？ここじゃないってどういうこと？
What do you mean I got it wrong?
情報が違う。いや、ちょっと待ってよ。
失礼いたしました。
Wow, that's
言葉の映像が流
crazy.
れてしまった模様です。
Wait, hold on. I got it wrong. Let's see where. That's crazy. I got it wrong, huh?
Tokyo Psychodemic
調査再開だな。
So this one. I'm curious. Wait, I got it wrong. Let me look at this map again. Let me see this here.
「わかったわ。
So the supermarket, I heard it from the right before.
なるほど。
So if I heard it from the right. Let me listen to this again. Oh, okay. Where's the other one at? And this one. Wait, that is on the left. Yeah, that's on my left. That's playing on my right. Okay, so that starts from the right. And that starts from the left. Oh, okay.
わかったわ。
Which direction did you hear the supermarket music from? The supermarket music I heard on my left.
なるほど。
What the fuck? And I hear that on my right. Trying to think here. So I'm hearing it on my left. This way indicates the left. And then I'm hearing the fire station on the right. And the right's over here. It works for both of them. Maybe because one's on a highway. Maybe that's what I wasn't thinking about. Alright, let me try the highway then. And that was Kiwana, right?
それじゃあ、報告書を作成しましょう。
Oops, wrong one. What was it, Amuta? Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one either. And definitely not that one. Alright, so looks like it's gonna be this one. Alright, so let me save after this one. Actually, you know what? You know what? Now that I think about it, I see exactly why I was wrong now. So I'm gonna tell y'all why I was wrong. It was the simplest thing. Let me say it first. But like, let me tell you why I was wrong. So, if we go by yeah, so you see this? This is a public building. And then when I went with construction, that was dumb too. Because it's construction. Where is... Now this one. The dog making noise. Stores on the left. Fire is on there. So I should have it now. Yeah, I was so like I really forgot to put the dog into account. is there any clue where the? Oh yeah. Forgot the melody. Not this one. Was it this one? Yes, this one. All right, cool. I just want to make sure. Yep, that's it. That is the one. All right, and we will save. Yo, I can't believe I really made that dumb of a mistake, man. And the crazy thing is, the dog was barking over like the whole like recording. I just like outright ignored that shit. Yep, let it go. It ended up being a longer case than I thought it was going to be.
はい、こちら現場です。容疑者が潜伏していると思われる場所を警察が取り囲んでいます。容疑者は大月副総理と総理施設秘書官2人を誘拐した容疑がかけられており、この場所に3人が監禁されている可能性もあると思われます。ここじゃない。別の場所で救出された？ここじゃないってどういうこと？情報が違う。
Bro, am I still getting this wrong?
映像が流れてしまった模様です。
Bro, how did I still get it wrong? I'm not getting this shit, man. They said I got the wrong place. Again.
Tokyo Psychodemic
調査を再開しましょう。
I must be the most deaf person ever, man. It's like I got everything else figured out. Let's see. What's the wrong thing? It's on the left. Unless they're talking about this one being more turtle, right? Maybe because it's on this street, so it will go down this way. And it's a residence, right? Not this one. Not this one. It's the industries. A Malta Industries. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to look this up and see how I got this wrong. Cause I'm kind of, well, actually no, that's why I'm thinking I got it wrong. Cause maybe I wasn't thinking about where exactly the fire trucks would go. Cause yeah, this is a longer path. This would be too short. And judging by where the fire is coming from, maybe you would hear it coming from behind you, right? Alright, so we change this one. I just don't see it. Because I thought it was supposed to be like in a gated community too. Alright, let's see if I finally got it right.
こちらは大月副総理誘拐監禁事件の現場です。救出時は容疑者が放送を見る可能性を考慮して各局報道協定によりリアルタイムでの放送は控えていた状態です。これからお見せする映像は副総理たちが救出された1時間程度前の映像となっています。すでに副総理たちは救出されましたが衰弱がひどいため病院へ搬送されています。これからお見せする映像は副総理たちが救出された1時間程度前の映像です。救出の一部始終をご覧ください。はい、こちら現場です。容疑者が潜伏していると思われる廃工場を警察が
Wait, it's an abandoned factory?
容疑者は大月副総理と総理施設秘書官2人を誘拐した容疑がかけられており、この廃工場に3人が監禁されている可能性もあると思われます。あ、今動きがありました。警察庁の特殊九州部隊が突入する模様です。人質3人の安否が心配されるとのことで早期に突入する模様です。警察庁の特殊九州部隊が突入する模様です。人質3人の安否が心配されるとのことで早期に突入する方針に切り替えたようです。今大きな閃光が上がりました。そして白い煙が上がっています。発煙筒のようなものが廃工場内へと投げ込まれた模様です。こちらから特殊九州部隊の姿を確認することはできません。ただすでに突入しているものと思われます。こちらから特殊九州部隊の姿を確認することはできませんが、すでに突入していると思われます。 救急部隊が呼ばれたようです。救急隊員が廃工場へと入っていきます。今、救急隊員が人を抱えて出ていきました。
So it was at an abandoned factory, which would be nowhere near like I just this one. This one I'm not counting. We're not gonna count this one.
副総理が無事でよかったわね。
秘書官が一人殺害されているんだ。手放しでは喜べない。ただ最悪のシナリオは防げたというところだな。
Damn.
逃走した誘拐犯の身元は分かった？
That's tough.
被疑者はフリク・ベンジ、45歳。
Oh, now I'm curious.
川崎市の工場で勤務していたようだが、1ヶ月前に退職していたようだ。
So wait, what would happen if I would have changed the direction then?
Tokyo Psychodemic。
調査を再開しましょう。
Oh yeah, and then that's my other question too. So is my character like left-handed then? Like, is that what we gonna do? Like, is he left-handed?
.分かったわ。なるほど。
I was also curious about workshop, corridor, parking lot, entrance, but no dogs. At least the first time, like, I could see where the mistake was. But that second time is not making no sense to me. And it's like, I wish I had like a better explanation for y'all on this. I don't know. Maybe if one of y'all in the comment section figured out like where like we went wrong with it, let me know. But yeah, like I was pretty sure I had it right.
こちらは大月副総理誘拐監禁事件の現場です。救出時は容疑者が放送を見る可能性を考慮して各局報道協定によりリアルタイムでの放送は控えていた状態です。これからお見せする映像は副総理たちが救出された1時間程度前の映像となっています。すでに副総理たちは救出されましたが、衰弱がひどいため病院へ搬送されています。これからお見せする映像は副総理たちが救出された1時間程度前の映像です。救出の一部始終をご覧ください。はい、こちら現場です。 容疑者が潜伏していると思われる廃工場を警察が取り囲んでいます。容疑者は大月副総理と総理施設秘書官2人を誘拐した容疑がかけられており、この廃工場に3人が監禁されている可能性もあると思われます。今動きがありました。警察庁の特殊九州部隊が突入する模様です。人質3人の安否が心配されるとのことで早期に突入する模様です。警察庁の特殊九州部隊が突入する模様です。人質3人の安否が心配されるとのことで早期に突入する方針に切り替えたようです。今大きな閃光が上がりました。そして白い煙が上がっています。発煙筒のようなものが廃工場内へと投げ込まれた模様です。こちらから特殊九州部隊の姿を確認することはできません。ただすでに突入しているものと思われます。こちらから特殊九州部隊の姿を確認することはできませんが、すでに突入していると思われます。今救急部隊が呼ばれたようです。救急隊員が廃工場へと入っていきます。今救急隊員が人を抱えて出ていきました。
That's cool. You got different results for the cases, though. Now my question is, what happened if I would have got some of these wrong?
副総理が無事でよかったわね。
秘書官が一人殺害されているんだ。手放しでは喜べない。ただ最悪のシナリオは防げたというところだな。
逃走した誘拐犯の身元は分かった？
被疑者はフリク・ベンジ、45歳。神奈川県川崎市の工場で勤務していたようだが、1ヶ月前に退職していたようだ。
副総理との接点は？
それは現在調査中だ。メガネをかけている方が死亡した秘書官だ。白津英子、27歳。
Well, she got killed.
秘書官になって3年のベテランだ。
Nah, I want the other dude to die. That's crazy.
死体はまるで巨大な岩が上に押しかかったかのように潰されていて、見る影もなかった。もう一枚の写真が生き残った秘書のニーナ・ハイドだ。鎌倉が総理大臣になった直後に総理室長に就任していて、政治家の間でも顔を知られている。
Yeah, I wanted the other wanted the secretary to live. The security dude, I could care less about him. That dude was probably going to end up becoming a murderer anyway. Like, this man was like, yo, stop telling me what to do.
東京サイコデミック。
それじゃ調査を再開するわよ。
But that's actually pretty cool. So, looks like whatever one you pick is whoever dies. But yeah, from my playthrough, we shall rescue. So wait, my question is, so do they both just end up dying if I get the whole case wrong? Alright, so that's good. Yeah, if anything, I should have just went by the floor plan or something. But then again, if I went with the floor plan, I would have just came to the same conclusion like the first time with the construction site.
こちらは大月副総理誘拐監禁事件の現場です。救出時は容疑者が放送を見る可能性を考慮して各局報道協定によりリアルタイムでの放送は控えていた状態です。これからお見せする映像は副総理たちが救出された1時間程度前の映像となっています。すでに副総理たちは救出されましたが衰弱がひどいため病院へ搬送されています。これからお見せする映像は副総理たちが救出された1時間程度前の映像です。救出の一部始終をご覧ください。はい、こちら現場です。容疑者が潜伏していると思われる廃工場を警察が取り囲んでいます。容疑者は大月副総理と総理私設秘書官2人を誘拐した容疑がかけられており、この廃工場に3人が監禁されている可能性もあると思われます。今動きがありました。警察庁の特殊九州部隊が突入する模様です。人質3人の安否が心配されるとのことで早期に突入する模様です。警察庁の特殊九州部隊が突入する模様です。人質3人の安否が心配されるとのことで早期に突入する方針に切り替えたようです。今大きな閃光が上がりました。そして白い煙が上がっています。発煙筒のようなものが廃工場内へと投げ込まれた模様です。こちらから特殊九州部隊の姿を確認することはできません。ただすでに突入しているものと思われます。こちらから特殊九州部隊の姿を確認することはできませんが、すでに突入していると思われます。今救急部隊が呼ばれたようです。救急隊員が廃工場へと入っていきます。今救急隊員が人を抱えて出ていきました。
副総理が無事でよかったわね。
秘書官が一人殺害されているんだ。手放しでは喜べない。ただ最悪のシナリオは防げたというところだな。
逃走した誘拐犯の身元は分かった？
被疑者はフリク・ベンジ、45歳。神奈川県川崎市の工場で勤務していたようだが、1ヶ月前に退職していたようだ。
副総理との接点は？
それは現在調査中だ。メガネをかけている方が死亡した秘書官だ。知らず。
Oh, so she dies regardless.
総理施設秘書官になって3年のベテランだ。私が現場に着いた時はすでに殺されていた。死体はまるで巨大な岩が上に押しかかったかのように潰されていて、見る影もなかった。もう一枚の写真が生き残った秘書のニーナ・ハイドだ。鎌倉が総理大臣になった直後に総理施設秘書に就任していて、政治家の間でも顔を知られている。
生存していた秘書官から何か犯人について情報は聞けた？
いや、同僚が殺されたショックからか心神喪失状態で、事件当時の記憶も定かじゃない。
そう。他に犯人についての情報は？
部屋に残された PC の接続履歴から、フリクはダークウェブ上で頻繁に投稿を行っていた形跡が確認された。フリクは破壊神ジャックと名乗っていて、投稿内容も過激なものが多かったようだ。この国を破壊しなければならない。選ばれし者が世界を浄化する。運命を司るのは破壊なり。破壊、破壊、破壊。
それって。
そうだ。異能教団の教義に似ている。
フリクは元異能教団の信者ってこと？
副総理は教団から献金を受けていた疑いがある。もしフリクが信者だったとしたら、原宿の事件の犯人と同じように教団と癒着していた政府に恨みを持って犯行に及んだ可能性がある。 原宿の事件に続いて今回の副総理誘拐事件、いずれも異能教団に恨みを持つ者の犯行に思える。もしかすると裏にテロ組織が関与している可能性もあるな。
違うわ。その逆よ。
逆？
おかしいと思わない？原宿の殺人事件と副総理誘拐事件は一見同じような犯人が起こした犯行に見えるけど、そこには何の意思も感じないの。犯人の目的は単に山野井に復讐したかった、お金が欲しかっただけでしかない。
テロリズムっていうのは何らかの思想や政治的意図に基づいて恐怖や暴力によって自分たちの主張を認めさせようとする行動のことだ。その行動にはその先に意味がある。目先の金が欲しいだけならただの誘拐犯と変わらねえ。高らかにテロを謳っておきながら、そこには思想も政治的意図もなく身代金の要求だけっていうのは不自然だとは思わねえかい？
視点だ。
視点？
そうだ。事件というのはある点から見る場合と違う点から見る場合で見えるものが異なる。一つの視点からだけで物事を見ていると重要な手がかりを見落とすことがある。行き詰まったら視点を変えて調べてみることだ。そうすることで今までつながっていなかった点と点がつながることもある。
もしかすると私たちが調査してきた事件は見たままの姿ではないのかもしれないわ。
テロであるかのように見せられているということか。まるで誰かが私たちを含めた国民にテロが起きているのだと思わせるために。
ええ。
だとしたら一体何のために、誰が何の目的で。
おい、これ見ろよ。
これ今？
航空機が墜落だと。
Damn.
まさかこれって。
To be continued. Oh yeah, so I figured it out, y'all. I think I got it figured out. So where I fucked up at, y'all. The dog, right? The dog was actually at that neighborhood apartment or whatever complex, right? But that's the point. It was on the left. Just like how the store was. On the left. Yeah. I think that was the problem. That was where I was getting the disconnect. Because I was hearing the dog, I'm just thinking like, okay, it gotta be the place where the dog's at. That's how I got my second answer wrong. Because my first answer, it's a mixture of both of them. Because like my first answer, I'm thinking like, okay, a place like a construction factory, someplace that's like a little bit secluded. I was right in that regard, but I was wrong because I didn't put the dog into account. But then I was wrong again because I didn't put into account that maybe the dog was in a spot further, like in a like pretty much a different street or a different like part of like that city, like on the other side of the train station and stuff. But that's because it's like, bro, who expects a dog to actually bark that loud over this way? Like, I don't know, man. That one definitely. I just feel so cheated. I do, man. I feel so cheated at the end of that because I got everything else right. I just fucked up on the end of that, man. But that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. You definitely can't get them all. Do I count that one as a real loss? I don't think so, though. That's one of them ones where it's like, that's definitely one of those ones where you're just not putting into account like the distance of different things. And then not only that, it's like if folks would have did this just on a TV, they probably would have had trouble hearing where the noise was coming from. Luckily for me, I had headphones, so that made it easier. But yeah, for now, I will save. Alright, so like always, I'd like thank y'all for rocking with me. Foster Gamer, Foster Gamer. With that, I'll catch y'all. Love y'all and peace out. Peace out.